Hello, hello everyone. Gustavo here again. I'm going to share with you this night some tips. I'm going to share with you the reason why I am making these videos. And this video is called "You Are in Charge." You are in charge. And why you are in charge? If you already know what you have, if you already know that you have a chronic illness named fibromyalgia or myalgic encephalopathy in uh, myalgic encephalomyelitis or chronic fatigue syndrome, or as you want to label your illness, as the doctors uh, could label your illness. um, you you were suffering from doubts, and you were looking for answers in the past when you started to present symptoms. And as me, I am sure that at one time, in one moment, you felt that your life was slipping off your hands. So this video is about to be empathic with the people that is suffering, and I'm trying to um, leverage all my experience working in this path in order to help all the people that currently it's looking for answers. So there are a lot of depression and anxiety in the middle of this process, and there are a lot of resistance to recognize that you already have an illness. So I was suffering for almost 90 symptoms at a time, at the same time. In 2015, I was suffering a lot. But right now, I want to tell you that you can overcome this illness by performing all the techniques that I shared with you in the previous videos. And you are not alone. There are a lot of help in internet. Uh, 10 years ago, there wasn't enough of information about all this stuff. But right now, you can type in Google and you will find several testimonials about people that has overcome all kinds of illness. So right now, I'm going to share with you which were the things that I started doing in order to overcome my diagnostic of fibromyalgia, and I started to take supplements and vitamins and following a hard diets, and in fact, I I can saw uh, literally a little bit of improvement in my health, but after just 1 month, I go back, and the symptoms um, came back. Mm, so I was struggling with all these symptoms. I I I had tried I have tried several methods, diets, taking a expensive supplements, and making all kind of rituals. So I'm sure that you understand all this because at certain level, at certain point, you were doing the same things as me. But the turning point when when I saw that the mind medicine it's the key for this strange illness, it's when I read the Healing Coach book from Alex Lloyd. And in this um, didactic book, I I could see that we are we are basically energy, and that our emotions can be uh, can be right, can be recorded in our cellular memory. I read the Bruce Lipton book called, let me remember, the book was called The Biology of the Beliefs. So our beliefs impact directly our biology. So when you change what you believe about yourself, about your illness, about your own concept, your biology change. It's going to change with what you believe. So it is important that you change what you believe about yourself, about the illness. So when I performed a technique that was described in the video of Alex, in the book of Alex Lloyd, I I found that the technique it was a technique related to neuro-linguistic programming, and I saw I was amazed about the effects in my body. I and no, it didn't compare with taking any supplement or following a rigorous diet. When I performed performed this a neurolinguistic a programming technique, I realized the power of the mind and its effect in our body. And after that, as I was knowing more about the body mind medicine, I just was discovering that my depression and my panic attacks getting worse, they got worse at the time. And I started to explore meditation. And when I was doing meditation, I saw that my mind was separated from I really I am, who I am, in fact. And I realized that I'm not my mind. I am not my illness and my fears. I am not my doubts. I am a an a spirit. I am this portion of the universe in this body, and I could access to that part of me that was taking me from all that suffering. And it's hard to explain this in put this in words, but I I just saw that the suffering and the fear are in fact illusions. And I I just uh, I felt that I was able to take the control of my life. I was to be brave in order to take and or in order to command my life and my reactions to all these symptoms. But you can do it. Um, there are several of persons and people that it's doing this too. They are fighting a this kind of battle. They are warriors. They they know what is to suffer from all these illnesses, and right now they know, they value more and more their lives. And I think you could do that. So at that time I started to follow the Vive sin ansiedad method. This method was a building by Eric Gutierrez. Eric Gutierrez, it's from Spain. And after following that method, I become free from anxiety. And in just this process, by learning how to meditate, how to be how to own my life, I learned a lot of techniques. I read a lot of books. So to be a curious and autodidactic person, so taking charge of your life, of your health, of your mental health and your physical health, is going to um, it's going to give you yield. So you are going to enjoy all this yield once you realize that there's a lot of work to do. You have to do a lot of work. You have to take a lot of time feeling your symptoms, hearing yourself, why all the symptoms has appeared in your life. Why? What are they trying to tell you? It's each story it's different. Each story it's unique, but most of them share the same root cause. And the same root cause is I am about to dare to tell that most of the stories of this strange chronic illness share that the root cause of we lose ourselves in the life trying to pursuing to someone, trying to pleasing someone, trying to looking for someone to taking care of us. And in fact, we ended up losing us. We stopped to hear what we really are, and we were trying to look for external approval, and we ended up feeling a lot of suffering and a lot of fear about who we are, ashamed of who we are, and we lost all our trust in life, in in ourselves and in the life. So all those strange symptoms started to pop up, and it's time you get your life back. You can reclaim your life back, and you have to change your beliefs and your habits, your mental habits at all. You have to stop looking for help and support in others, and you have to start to believe that you are your own mother and father. you you are in charge. No one is going to do this for you. So you have to stand your ground. And I recommend you to start to repeating you these new beliefs. So stop trying to make others to feel stop trying to do others to feel um, empathy for you. If they are not feeling your pain, they are not going to feel this empathy for you. So stop to feel like a victim. Stop hating others because they don't understand you. Forgive them and forgive yourself. After all, forgive yourself for all this lack of self-care that you had. And I want to tell you that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Everything is right within you. but you have to change your consciousness. And this process takes effort and time. You you are not fault for all these symptoms, but now you are responsible. You are in charge. And this is all that I wanted to share with you. In the next video, I'm going to share with you the fourth technique to improve and to repair your limbic system. And you are in control. I really wish you I wish you to be brave and full of hope, and I wish you to be strong. I really want to connect with you in order to share with you advices, suggestions about how to have more faith in order to overcome your illness, because I could do that. I did that, and now you can do that too. You can do that as well. However, you have to invest a lot of effort, discipline, faith. You have to starting believe in you instead that therapist, your doctors, external gods, external entities. No one is going to cure you. No one is going to fix your life for you. This work, it's your homework. It's related just with you. And you can do that. And I'm here to share with you these advices. So if you have any question, just comment down below, and I'm going to answer your question. So that's all today, and see you next. Goodbye.